Good evening, everyone, and welcome to LGE. Sorry for the slightly late start. I did start the stream a second ago. For some reason, it didn't come up, but welcome along, everyone, for this round 4 race at Saudi Arabia for RTG's Thursday tier at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix at the Jeddah Corniche circuit on the coast of the Red Sea. Of course, the fastest track on I did that last time in the first stream. The fastest street circuit on the calendar and the track with the most amount of corners with 27. It's 3.836 miles long, so one of the longest tracks on the calendar. I think that's the third longest, and 6.174 kilometres. So, Lee, 18 drivers are under the lights in Saudi Arabia. Short qualifying up for grabs. Who's going to take pole?
I mean, well, it's going to be a tough end. You've seen there's quite a few names up there that have been constantly fighting up at the front. Like you got Chuckle, Josh McGill, Craig, and all that. Short Marcus, and they're all just constantly fighting up there for, like, I would say, like, the podium positions. So it's going to be a tough one to call, I would say. I'm on board with Josh McGill right now as he is navigating Sector 2 right now. Let's see what time he'll be putting on the board in just a few short moments. So there we go. He's putting up 1 minute 1.095 up to Sector 2 there. So I think he's going to be setting a benchmark, is he? Yep. Oh no, it's Matthew. But then there we go. Josh McGill with a 128.390. Trump and Matthews 28.722 there.
So pretty decent time there for Josh McGill. First man to finish lap. So who have we got up next? Matthew, I think is... Oh no, sorry, it was Short Marcus who was just slotting in there, who is one of the championship contenders at the moment, Lee. And he's in first place at the moment. He won last week. Unfortunately, I haven't got last week's results, so he hadn't posted it, unfortunately. But he's only just in the lead, Lee, by 3 points. And that is to Josh McGill, who is sitting on provisional pole at the moment. So they're the reverse way round, as you can see on the screen at the moment, to the championship order. And then we got nice job, mate, in third place. Pretty nice job there in third place with 63 points, and then Ginge in fourth place with 47. Prof is fifth, sixth is Chuck Brothers is seventh, Aki is eighth, ninth is AJ Baker, and Joe Bradley is lying in 10th in the standings at the moment. So, since we've been talking about that, we have had a few more drivers cross the line. The two McLarens and Arg. I'm not sure if we've seen Arg before, Lee. Well, I haven't anyway.
Yeah, he's been in here for a while. I think we were just doing a warm-up lap, or they messed up their first lap, I do think. I think the same happened with Prodigy, as we could see that they're way off the time. Prodigy about 30 seconds off the time.
So we've got Chuck Brother, or RTG Chuck, as he's called. I'll still get used to that. Just watching him come down towards turn 27 as he makes his way through turn 26. Car just ahead of him, making him a slight toe down the start-finish straight. Nice apex, get it all the way to the wall on the outside of turn 27, flat to the floor and to the line. Takes the shortest route to the line there and goes fifth fastest. So still a couple of tenths in the pocket of Josh McGill at the moment, as Ernie Blenny crosses the line in 8th place. So we've got a couple of drivers coming out on the circuit. I think Nice Job has just started a lap. Go on, sorry, Lee.
He's on the mediums though. The yellow walled tyres.
Maybe he's going for 3 laps, Lee.
Quite an interesting one. We're going to need to keep a wee eye on him and we'll see what he's going to do. I think my Jones is just up at the hairpin right now.
I'm just watching. Nice job, mate, as he comes through the banking. And we've got Matty Jones on the lap as well, but yes, we have just ahead. As Lee said, he was watching on board with him as he makes his way towards the end of sector 3. Bit of a slide there, Lee, I think.
Just a little.
As he came through turns 23 and 24, now through 25 and 26, which is just a long left-hand radius corner into the hairpin at the end of the lap. A good place for overtakes. You'll see a little bit later on as you stick to the left-hand side. As we go up to the line, it's not a very good time there from Matty Jones, finishing in 8th as it stands. And who we just had go up there, of course, nice job, he was just behind him. 7th fastest, so still yet to find his feet in this qualifying session. I think we've got Chris up next, to do a lap, and he's just started a lap.
He's just coming up at turn 3 now, coming in at turn 4 and 5. Now this is a bit that's, you've got to be on the ball constantly, as it's just, you mess up one bit and you mess up that whole section and you could lose a lot of time there. So coming into the banking of turn 13 now, he's managed to get through it nice and cautiously. There's a little kink to the right, then a left into the chicane, right, left. Getting close as you can to these walls here. Like these street circuits, you're always inches away from the walls. See how he is going to be done. He's got a little bit of traffic ahead, but they're keeping out of the way. He might be able to get a little bit of a tow going down to the line. This might be perfect for him. He's going to let a little bit of a tow, maybe a little. Press to the line. 1.6. Good enough for 4th place. Nicely done from him.
So the midfield is close as always in both Thursdays and Sundays here. So we watch. If you haven't watched Thursday's race, that was at Silverstone. It was a pretty good one, to be fair. If you would like to go and check that out, that will be the stream just before this one. And now Maslis. Oh, is Lenny Bealey saying that me and you are a little bit quiet?
Thing. Just can slider.
Yeah, I'm just apologies. I'm just doing that right now. Just bear me 2 seconds.
Thank you.
Lenny, is that better? It'd be really nice if you could let us know. That means you do need to talk as well, Lee.
Microphone check. 1 2 1 2.
That's definitely better. I can hear you a lot better in my ears, so maybe she's going to tell us it's too loud now. So we've got Ginge making his way to the line now, setting his 2nd lap, goes on to provisional pole. As she says, yeah, that's better. She means she,
yep.
He, she.
She.
Yeah, she. That's what I was guessing. Yeah, Ginge on provisional pole by almost a tenth, about 3/4 of a tenth, as we're watching Little Em up.
So let 'em up, let 'em up,
I said little, I didn't know. I said little, light 'em up. So we've just got Tej, man, who's not set a time. We'll gloss over that one. So we haven't had Tej set a time just yet. We've got a couple of drivers on their out laps. Unfortunately, as I said, we never know whether they're on an in lap, a cool down, or a fast lap. when but I only know when they're having in lap. But even that is not perfect. I mean, when we go into sector 3, that usually disappears. So we've got just over 6 minutes left on the clock. I just got a glimpse of it there as we're on board with nice job, mate. I think he's on an out lap here. He'll just be about to start a lap. And to be fair, he's got Matty Jones right behind him, Lee. Maybe not, he doesn't realise he's actually about to start a lap here. I think he was trying to stick with him for a tow. His nice job, mate. Takes the wide line there to try and get the best one into turn 1, the highest top speed he can ascertain as we go towards turn 1. Yeah, Matty Jones very, very close behind, Lee.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, he's wanting to try to get as much tow as possible, but then again, that's going to end up hindering him through like the slower sections of the track. I'm on board with Aki right now as he is coming to the end of his lap. Now, I'll see if he's going to be coming across the line. It looks like he is. Let's see what time he's going to put on the board. From 13th, he goes 11th. Only improving by half a second. That only puts him up a couple of places.
Yeah, it does. He put him up a couple of places. We've got Cheeseman on his out lap, the only man not to set a time, and he got just over 4 minutes, or just under 5 minutes, should I say, to go. So not too long. I can't ever get used to it, Lee, after we do a Thursday, to come back to a Sunday and do the short qualifying.
Yeah, to be honest, it just feels like it's
so quick.
Rushing.
Yeah, it's so quick. So I've always said I wish we could have like a customised qualifying. Like, I'd love just a 2-part qualifying. I think that's the perfect amount. Like, lose the bottom 10 and then maybe the top 10 in the second part. But anyway, can't do that. So as we see Tej into the final corner to start his, hopefully his first lap on the board. It may be his last. Yeah, he's only got enough fuel for the 1 lap. As he's making his way through sector 1, of course, as you guys know, the first sector is so technical compared to the other two, which, as Lee said, got to be on the ball through here, and really do have to throw everything and the kitchen sink at the first sector as we go into the second sector in the banking of 13, and we make our way back the way we came. So we go through these fast chicanes now and then through the left, try and keep it as close to the wall as possible. DRS will be open in just a moment, as there's the line. DRS will now be active until the next braking zone as we come up to it now and make our way towards turn 27. There was a yellow flag there, and it has gone green. We've got another yellow again. Just a car getting out of the way of the Mercedes. Pretty tidy lap from Tej as it stands. Let's see what sort of time he can produce as he makes his way to the line. 14th fastest. So
I would say I've seen this quite a big variation in gap from 17th to 1st. It does go to show you that sometimes you've just got to be on the ball. And oh, Tidgeman, then 360s out there. You got 14th,
on a cool down lap or an in lap.
I think he was just celebrating that a bit too early there, thinking he got 4th.
So the track is now pretty busy, Lee. As we watch Maz start his lap, I think we've got a few drivers potentially already on their laps. Not too sure. This is in Q3 in Thursdays. It's quite easy for us to manage this, but 18 drivers, or well, not that many. 16 drivers are out there on the circuit. It's not so easy for us to figure out in which order they're coming. As Maz is invalidated his lap time, now cutting the chicane. I think he wants to try and get another lap in there, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I think most of the time here, Lee, I think two things. One, setup. Some people would have put a bit more wing on, I think, for sector 1, which I think here is not actually a good idea. And evening, Prof. So setup, people running too much wing, potentially, and 2 is still that sector 1, I think, is where all the time is won and lost here.
I would say that sector 1 is the be-all, end-all, pretty much. Ooh. See Short Marcus make an error there in sector 2.
As we're watching Proddy come to the line now, will be the first man to set it. And he doesn't improve, stays 10th. As we're waiting to see Matty Jones also cross the line, but he'd invalidated his lap. Maz is out. Ginger's coming across the line, goes even faster. Stays on provisional pole for the time being. Josh cannot improve, as Chuckle is coming to the line now in the Red Bull. Gets it on the front row, but it isn't enough. Splits Josh and Ginge as we're waiting and watching for other cars to come through. Ernie Burney stays 16th. I'm just trying to get this the best I can. I think we've got Chris next. We do. And then the next Alfa Romeo after that. He stays 6th. And we've got AJ Baker after that. He stays 8th, 7th. And Matthew goes on to provisional pole with a 1:27.930. Where on earth did that come from? Where did that come from?
What the hell?
So many of them had not improved, and I thought that was probably going to be it. I saw that he was half a second up, it looked like to me. And yeah, Matthew on pole position.
Yeah, so
wow.
Well, that was just So we'll have a wee quick rundown before we get into the main event here. We've got Matthew, who just absolutely smashed it right at the end of qualifying there to get that pole position. Ginge in P2, just a wee bit below there. Chuckle in 3rd, Josh McGill 4th, Short Markers 5th, Chuck 6th, Chris 7th, 8th is AJ Baker, nice job mate, in 9th, 10th is Lee Craig, Prodigy is 11th, Aki 12th, Matty Jones is in 13th, Mazzles 14th, Tidgeman 15th, 16th, Ernie Burney, light him up, 17th, and Arch.
Oh, you didn't get there. You didn't get there. Welcome, everyone.
I got him.
Welcome, everyone. So, just so you know, the last driver on the grid was ARG, I think.
Yep.
I think. Argy Bargy. Yeah, so now we've just got to wait a few moments for the drivers to set up. No, sorry, not set up. We've already done their setup. Set up their strategy, and not their cars, for the race. Take some fuel out. More than likely going to be a safety car here. It usually happens. We've got 25 tours of this Gender Corniche circuit. So it's usually a pretty quick one, mate. And hopefully we'll have some good overtaking and racing along the way.
I mean, most likely. I mean, this is just an incredible track. Like, it's just so fast. I mean, is it not got like it's the highest average speed limit of like all the street circuits?
So you know me, I usually quite like a street circuit, but personally driving it, I don't really like this track. I don't.
Mm.
I don't. I don't know why.
It's like a Marmite, is it?
I think it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just thinking that F1 are going to too many street circuits now. Personally, I don't like. I think you shouldn't have really more than a third of the races be street circuits. That's my personal opinion. I don't know how many we got at the moment. I haven't counted, but there's quite a few. I mean, the first 2 of 3 races have been street circuits, haven't they, this season? What a race, by the way, today. Australia. That was quite worth getting up at 5:45 in the morning.
No, I'm seeing a bit of a strategy difference here. I'm seeing Prodigy
really.
and Arch on the hards. Everyone else is on the mediums.
Yeah, everyone else is on the mediums. So we've got 16 medium runners, 2 hard tyres to start the race. No one on the softs. I'm not sure what the strategy is here. Keep an eye out. It might come up on the bottom of your screen in a few moments. I think it'll probably be a 1-stop, though, would be my guess.
Yeah, I would say that most likely.
Nothing really to report on tyres, just Prof in the McLaren in Arg down in 18th place. The 2 Ferraris at the bottom end of the grid play. That's a little unusual. Also, the Williams, which is unfortunate for them because that isn't usually unusual. See the Williams down in those positions. Not them personally, I'm talking about the cars in real life. No offence to Matty Jones or the 2 Ferraris either, but it's quite weird seeing the 2 Ferraris at the back of the grid. So we're about to form up on the grid. We're just coming down to the final corner now with Matthew. As he said, had a blinding final lap in qualifying. Didn't see that coming whatsoever. Is the 2 brothers get disqualified, obviously having an incident with each other.
Sibling rivalry started already.
It has started already, so we're just waiting for them to form up on the grid. And he's quite a way back, Lee. I don't know if you got the track map up, but he's a long way away. Some people doing donuts. I wonder why that is. So,
hungry?
Yeah, I know. I only wind you up. So, we're just waiting for Arg to get on to the grid. It's been a long old wait for Matthew at the front. It's lucky that the temperatures all balance out, Lee, before the start. As we watch Arg form up on the grid, trying to get a decent camera angle, but it never happened to left 122, so I'm really sorry about that. We'll go on board for just a few moments. We've got 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And we're away for the Sunday tier at the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And we've got a good start there from Matthew as Josh has got a really poor start and has lost places. Now trying to gain them back again. There's been contact between the Red Bull and the Alfa Romeo. They've been able to get back on the straight and narrow and been able to face the right direction once again. As we'll go to the position changes. Nice job moving up 5 places at the start. And it looks like we've had a few people in the midfield drop down. There's some drivers looking like they're getting quite close together in the midfield. A driver goes off there, the Williams of Matty Jones. More drivers off in the background and going off to the escape road. But all calm and collected towards the front. Apart from the Red Bull and the Alfa Romeo, Lee. It wasn't a half-decent first lap. Or first half of first lap.
Yeah, I ended up seeing the contact between Lee Craig and Matty Jones fighting it around turn 2 there. and I think just with all the carnage there was just not enough space for both of them to get around properly. So yeah.
The top two very close together. Looks like AJ Baker is McLaren looks to the inside. So AJ Baker goes past there, moves up into 9th place as we finished our first lap of this Grand Prix. 24 to go. As we go towards the front lead, Ginge right on the back as we've got Maz into the pits.
There you see Ginge, he's eyeing up that first place. Just waiting for his moment to strike, because that's all it is at this track, is you've just got to be patient. You've got to wait for that moment. We're seeing that Ernie Bernie making a move on Matty Jones. Oh, and Matty Jones is into the wall!
Oh, that could be a safety car. No.
He just got
yes,
too
it
much
is.
on the power.
It is. Need to put it on reduced, guys. So, but I believe that's a safety car. Oh, we've got to look at the...
Yes. Safety car.
Safety car. It is a safety car, okay.
Yeah, don't look them up.
Oh, yeah. I never used to do it that way. How daft. I've actually, the whole time, I've gone on board to look at the boards.
Same.
I never thought of the yellow dot safety car.
So, how many people are we going to see come in? So, I honestly think some of these drivers would be better to just stay out. Yep.
Yeah, I don't see why anyone would come in, to be honest. You're just going to go to the back.
Oh, there's Tidgman in. To the back he goes.
Ah, well, Maz is still having to stick to a Delta. He's
Matty Jones as well.
Matty Jones in as well. So no, I don't think TJ's going to go right to the very back. He will be able to floor it before he gets onto the circuit. And he has to slow right back down again. No, so he's going to come out in 16th place as Maz also pits. Probably a wise idea. Being at the back, he's literally not going to lose anything.
I mean, if he's got the time, then why not do it? It's in the front wing at the same time, so he could get that replaced.
Yeah, well, he obviously had damage. Not sure if I noticed it.
I just seen the other dude getting the wing ready.
So we're going to probably get going on lap 5. Lap 4 will be under the safety car. Shame we don't have red flags in the game, eh? Because you might have a race like we did earlier on this morning. Because that was pretty interesting. So,
No, it wasn't.
what did you say? No, it wasn't.
No. Red flag after red flag.
No, it was interesting at the end. I did like it at the end. I was gutted that we didn't get one lap of racing though. I was gutted. So it was like, are they going to do it or not? Okay, so as I say, we've got one more lap of this to do before the safety car will peel in. As Matthew is still leading the race, so we're going to dictate the pace in the third sector of this lap. So some of them have got a bit of a get out of jail free card late. People like Maz in 18th and like Tej as well deciding to pit again.
Yeah, so they're going to be on them fresh tyres. Already done their stop really, so
Do we think they can go to the end?
Personally, no.
You see, Matty Jones and Maz have both gone on the medium, so is this now long enough for them to maybe go on to the softs towards the end? I'm not sure if that's... problem is, we don't know if it's a good enough race tyre, really, do we?
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Not sure how many laps they would do, no worries. So... we only have a few moments to go. We'll see what the biggest winners and losers have been for the first couple of laps of racing. As I said in the first lap, or the second lap, sorry, get that all back. Nice job. That's moved up 5 places. 3 places for Ernie Burney, Light 'em Up, and Arg. The 2 Ferraris both moved up 3 places. Still sitting there, nose to tail. Still in the same positions to each other with Light 'em Up ahead of Arg. So, safety car should be in. What about that? Safety car is now coming in, so Matthew will dictate the pace. He's either going to go quite early late, or I'm assuming reasonably late, because you don't really want to be giving everyone a nice tow down towards turn 1.
No, true. I mean, it is a long, long straight there. I can see it's a big viewpoint there, but it looks like he's going to be Ginger's on his tail end.
So I think he's gone. Yeah, he's gone now, so we're back underway on to lap 5. He did leave it quite late, Lee. So we're seeing drivers weaving there. As you see an Alfa Romeo in the background. I think that was Josh. Oh, as he makes contact with the Alpha Tauri. The Alpha Tauri now trying to go up on the inside of Chuck. Sorry, Short Marcus. And Short Marcus does stay ahead for the meantime. So no damage there for AJ Baker and Josh. So we both get away scot-free there, but that was very, very close indeed as we went down towards turn 1. So at the back, Arg is now losing places. 2 places he's lost there. Has he got damage or?
No.
No, very strange. Unless he's got some underfloor damage, but I don't think we can see that, can we, Lee?
Doesn't look like it anyway.
Okay, so that's very strange. He's just lost a huge amount of time. Not sure why. Or is he even here?
Yeah.
He is here. Okay. So we're just seeing Chuck go up the inside at turn 27 on Ginge. He hasn't got the move done just yet. He will try and have a bit of a drag race now towards turn 1, both on the medium tyres, of course, as Chuck takes the fastest lap after Matthew, as he tries to stay on the inside, but late braking for that Alpine. Now has the inside line for turn 2 as we make our way towards turn 4 through turn 3, and Ginge stays ahead for the meantime.
Oh, just seen the Alpina Chuck there getting a little bit tail happy there. Going around turn 6 there. Oh, and
Chuckle's out. Oh. Chuckle's out. That could be another safety car. It is another safety car.
It's a safety car. Yep. Not
sure how that happened. We'll watch with Arg. He's crashed in basically the exact same place Mick Schumacher did.
Yeah, pretty much.
So unfortunately, we've got another safety car. But are we going to see drivers pit now? Because it's quite hard to turn down this opportunity for a pit stop, I think.
Yeah, bearing in mind if one person's going to be doing it, then
all of them will do it.
It's all of them, yep, so it's going to be all down to like Matthew and Ginge, really. Are they gonna decide
Matthews
to go for it?
Matthews got the hardest call here, though.
Yeah.
He's got the hardest call. Like, just I think in this moment you just go with your gut, and he goes in.
And
Ginger's in. Nice job. They're all piling in now, and I'm sure they'll all be going on the hard tyres to try and go to the end.
there's Aki and Lee Craig like a bunch of sheep.
Yeah. So Aki now takes the lead of the race. Early Birdie moves up. I think they're all going to move up who hadn't picked before that, so this may have got somewhat interestingly.
Yep, so
If we don't have another safety car, pray into the racing gods. Please, yeah, no safety car. Hopefully, this has made this very interesting now.
Insert wet truck.
In Saudi Arabia, are you okay?
Yeah, it was going to happen in the race I was in last night.
Soft tyres for light 'em up.
Oh, somebody.
Medium tyres for Proddy, and he was the one on the hard. But I don't think he can get to the end, can he? Can't get to the end.
No.
Matthew as well. Matthew's two-stopping. Is Matthew two-stopping?
He must be.
He's got to be. He started on the mediums, didn't he?
Yeah.
If there's no safety cars, Lee, is he just throwing that victory away? Potentially.
Nah. Because then he's in a sense right now net first if he could get. Because everyone in front's going to have to pat as well.
Not Teach.
Well, not Teach Newton. But
Teach
I
will
think
get to
he
the
could
end.
do it if he's able to keep that pace that he's had, then I would say most likely. Because then all he'd have to do is just sit back, wait patiently even until they get his tyres run out, or even just get past his teammate, which it's his teammate. I could see them being a wee bit less resistance there.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I do, yeah. But sometimes, Lee, every man for themselves.
True.
I'm very curious about what's going to happen here. I'm looking at all the different tyres, the ages of them.
I'm very curious when safety car guy's going to come in.
It'll be this lap. It'll be this lap. We've got a little while to go yet, though. But it will be this lap, I'm pretty sure of it.
I forget the guy's name this season.
What, the safety car driver?
Yeah.
It's been the same one for like 20 odd years.
No, it's no Brett. Is it no Van der something?
Van der Merwe, but no, he's the medical car driver.
Oh, that's what I'm getting mixed up with.
Yeah, it's Bert Meinlander, isn't it?
Oh, Bert, get in. We're done. We're done. We've had enough of seeing you in first place. Is the park caught up now?
Yeah, so I'm sure it will be back underway now. Of course, we've got a new race leader now. Matthews down in 6th. Not net first. Teej is probably in front of him. Would arguably be net first. So 4 drivers ahead of Teej, and most definitely going to have to pit again. Again, they just have to pit. I don't think any of them. Maybe Matty Jones is pit. I'm not sure if anyone else did towards the back. I can't actually.
Is on a good strategy right now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's on them hard compounds, which he could easily take them to the end, I would say, because it was suggested that lap 11 to pit off of the medium tyres and onto them, the hards.
Yeah.
We'll see when is Aki gonna go.
Very, very late indeed, I think. This could cause some carnage at the back. He's underway now, just before the start-finish line. Did Ginge go past them before the line? As Ginge has now had to give up the place, and short Marcus now trying to go up the inside. Oh, is that Mercedes is round. Matthew, our former race leader, the pole sitter, is now down in 17th place, and he's got to stop one more time. Who else has just gone down there? Chris as well. He's fallen towards the back, said Matthew. Light him up, pitted again. Interestingly, went for the hard tyres. Didn't actually notice that before. So that has changed things now, Lee. Tej really is the man. I say that now. Nice job, mate. One of the drivers in contention for the title as it stands, as we're about a third of the way through, just over a third of the way through the season now. As Matty Jones moves up.
Yeah, seen at the start of this, at the restart there, Ginge just getting that wee bit much of a jump on Matthew, and then having to give that place back. And then, of course, he lost a little bit of ground due to that, but it looks like he's managing to get past Tidgman there. And is he going to go for another move?
He's going to try and go around the outside of his teammate, I think, and he does go around the outside. 2 places in 1 corner. And look at this, Lee. It's almost like the Indy 500 as we go in towards turn 1. The Red Bull trying to go at the inside. Proddy, though, trying to go at the inside of short Marcus. And we've got another car, another Mercedes is round. Both the Brackley cars have both been spun around and towards the back of the field now. The Silver Arrows are not having a very good day at all at the moment, as we're about a third of the way through this Grand Prix. Action packed after the safety car, Lee.
Yep, it was like, I didn't even care what happened there. It looked like Tidgman made contact with them. Sorry, I just got a fright there. I thought AJ Baker was sort of crashing Ernie Berney, but Ernie Berney's ghosting. Anyway, yeah, I think it was Tidgman and possibly Prodigy made a bit of contact, and with Prodigy just going that little bit too deep, it ended up messing them up. So
it looks like Josh Lee might be going for a move here. On Maz, no DRS enabled yet. He's going to have to use a bit of overtake. And he gets past. Yeah, sorry, I just noticed that. Oh, they're very, very close together through the final corner. Whoa, Matty Jones is round it, the wall. So glad Ghosting's on here, because that would have been a horrible crash. Gets himself back underway again. Has he got himself damaged? He does. He's going to have to pit. Luckily, if you're going to spin anywhere late, that was the place to spin. As Lee Craig is out. Please don't be another safety car.
we're just hoping.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get one. I think we're all good. Aki is leading the race by 2.5 seconds, Lee. On that 10-lap old.
Have you seen what tyres Lee Craig went on somehow before the garage?
Yeah, I did see that.
Always seen AJ Baker making a move.
And Matthew. Oh, Matthew, sorry, not Matthew. It's AJ Baker, as you said. Goes past, light him up. Nice job in Ginge now, fighting for that second place, and I'm sure Aki is hoping to maintain and stretch that lead as much as he can before he has to pit again.
Yeah, he's going to hope. Nice job that he's going to be able to keep up with Ginge, and it looks like he might. Just as I thought. He's waiting patiently for that move.
Yeah, for the DRS. Which he's
Yep.
now got. We've got a Merc around again. Matthew spun out at the exit of turn 27. He's have to go into the pits again as we watch these two go into turn 1. Ginge holds on.
Nice. And he spun again. He's definitely going to need to go into the pit. Safety car again, is that?
Oh,
Or is that
no.
VSC?
I think it was a VSC. VSC.
Yep.
We don't mind a VSC.
This is...
It's good for Aki. VSC. Very good for Aki, actually.
I
mean,
if it was maybe a bit longer, then yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the fact that he's still got the gap if he can't get to the pits. But you're right. If he'd have been sort of sector 3 and that had come out, that'd have been perfect time to stop. Oh, drive-through penalty for Light Them Up. I think Arg might have one as well. We see 2 there. I don't think we did. Welcome everyone who's just joining us. You're watching Road to Glory Sunday tier. At the moment, Aki's in the lead, yet to stop though. So our net first place is Ginge. And talking about Ginge, sorry, it was nice job actually. Nice job in Marcus. Just about to come through to turn 27. Nice job, still trying to hold on to that 3rd place. He has got the Ada DRS. His Chuck gets past Proddy. And now we'll see Short Marcus breeze past, and maybe he'll get 2 here, Lee, as we go down towards turn 1. Later on the brakes, not enough though to go for that 2nd place. Stays in 3rd for the time being.
Yep, I think he's Short Marcus. Just got to realise as well is this is a battle for P1 technically right now. Between him and Ginge, as we both know, Aki will be pitting anytime soon off of those medium tyres and going on to a harder set. We're seeing penalties galore just coming up there. 3-second time penalty for AJ Baker, and I think it was Josh McGill with a 5-second time penalty, I think. I could be wrong. And Light Him Up with a 3-second time penalty. Oh no, Josh McGill with a 3-second time penalty. So there we go. AJ Baker, he's getting quite close to his teammate up ahead in 9th position. RTG, if he's going to be doing anything, he's got to do it now, as he won't have a lot of life left in those medium compound tyres.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
It's hard for us.
I was just thinking he's either got to come in this lap or the next.
Prodigy.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Aki.
Oh no, Aki.
Ah!
And there we go. Aki's in.
Safety car again.
This has just worked out to perfection for that gentleman.
Potentially. Where's he going to come out? I think he's going to come out
At furthest, I think 10th.
I don't even think he's going to be that. There's
5th.
loads of people coming into the pits. Yeah, 6th.
6th,
5th, 6th, I think.
6th. Perfect. Yep. That's...
And 7 laps newer than everyone ahead of him. That's quite a lot of laps, especially around here.
That is quite a lot of laps. But these guys just behind him are going to have the advantage of the
medium tyres.
mediums. And they're going to be able to do them to the end. And you'll know this.
Yes, so we're going to bunch up the field once again. I think we're just going to have this lap and the next would be my guess. Seeing his safety car came out before lap 14 and not on lap 14. I know it's EA's fault really, but standard safety cars, I'm assuming this is standard, not reduced. If this is reduced, my mind's going to be. But yeah, standard. Too many safety cars.
Standard.
See, if we're on telly now, Lee.
Hmm?
If we're on telly now, we could just say we're going to go to an ad break.
Yeah.
You're making a lot of money that way. So, going to get going again on lap 16. Not going to have many laps remaining. And hopefully this will be the final safety car and we'll have a sort of sprint to the end, Lee. With some drivers on newer mediums. I mean, even Teach Man on 3-lap-old mediums with the help of this safety car, Lee. I think he's going to be able to go to the end as well. I don't think it'd be...
Question. Do you ever remember when Yorkies used to say not for girls?
Yeah.
What happened to that?
Generation Z. That was controversial, I shouldn't have said that. Apologies for you, it's technically millennials as well, so my generation as well, but everyone blames the generation for them.
Oh.
Partially true.
This video's getting reported.
I hope not. It was all said in good jest.
Oh.
So what are we thinking, Lee? This top 5 on the 8, well, it will be 9-lap old hard. It's not really 9 laps, so it's had a couple of laps under the safety car to ease the wear on them. Are you just seeing the comment?
I just giggled at that.
I hope you're joking. We're really nice, really.
Just joking.
I know she's joking. I hope so.
I hope so.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. I mean, these guys on... I reckon... they're going to be pretty much sitting down. I mean, at the start here, they're going to be able to get them up to temperature a bit quicker than, like, Ake behind them in 6th. How is it going to fare for them? I don't know.
No, I'm not too sure either. I was just mesmerised on the last comment that Linny put. I was just, yeah. Don't say it, just read it. Yeah, so we're going to get back underway again with Ginge leading us away. And he goes now as we have a few hundred metres before the start-finish line. I tell you what, though, nice job. Has made a nice job of that safety car restart. Is he going to go for the lunge into turn 1? However, there's Chuck coming out of nowhere there. Almost dived from another postcode as we've got H.A. Baker now spinning out at turn 3. Has someone put grease down on this Jenna Cordish circuit this evening? Because there's been so many spins as we watch Josh as well spinning out. Can't keep up at the minute as Proddy now moves up and spins out as well.
Oh,
almost not.
Matty?
Yeah,
Jesus
Matty's...
Christ! Is this Mario Kart or F1? Come on! Matthew, come on, bro. You then? Oh, so we're down to 14 now. We're seeing another safety car.
I'm going to go.
Alright, I'm a head out. Weenie BB the best comment. Mario Kart, throw a blue shell. So, we're seeing... Oh, nice job, mates. Into the
Chucker
pits.
Brothers just put in a comment. The one thing I would say, though, Chucker Brothers, I've said it in the stream already. Not saying it's up to you. I would definitely average you safety cars, though, because this is a bit silly now. Like, I'm not complaining. It's absolutely fine. Like, it does happen from time to time, but
It's... honestly, it's just...
I think we've had more laps into the safety car than we've had raced. I'm pretty sure we have.
Yeah, I would say so, to be honest.
Yeah, I think we have. So...
I mean, that's one thing I would say, right, I do love this track, but I hate it at the same time. The one thing I love about it is very challenging, but at the same time, it feels too challenging. Like, in all honesty, sometimes...
No, it's just there's like, it's just because it's a street circuit, isn't it? No margin for error at all.
Sometimes, in all honesty, though, I'd rather be Monaco than this. Just how much one little slip
Are those
up.
drugs you've been smoking any good, are they? Because, are you okay? Are you okay?
No, the reason I say that is because with this track being so fast and actual demanding of the car compared to like Monaco, for instance, where it's a sort of it's not as a fast track, it's quite a slow, tight corners, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cool. So, I'm going to see a late call. Nope. That we're going to be doing another lap of this safety car here.
I think this was just the first lap anyway. We've got green lights, so that was strange. We had green lights on the back of the safety car there, like cars could go through. But not the case. Got drivers changing positions there, Lee. Only Bernie and Proddy. Not sure what's going on there. I don't think Ernie Bernie's in, is he?
Nope.
So, Short Marcus, our championship leader at the moment, Lee, looking in a really good spot at the moment. But keep an eye out on people like Josh, and I know Josh spun. I'm assuming he didn't get any damage when he spun, though. Josh and Chris and even Tej and Aki, they're the real threats for the front three. Nice job as well, Lee. Took a bit of a risk. Are we going to see nice job come storming through the field?
I mean, you will be able to get that soft tyre up to temperature quite quickly, but is he going to have enough time to get that soft tyre, like, to do what it needs to do?
I mean, there is 3 DRS zones here. One, we've still got a good few laps. It's not like he's got nothing. Proddy, what is going on?
Well, he's just demoted himself, unfortunately.
We're going to have the safety car in this lap. That's because Proddy hasn't caught a safety car in this lap, so we got it very late because Proddy somehow had slowed up and not caught up to the back of the field. I don't really... Yeah, anyway. So we're about to get underway. Ginger hasn't got a lot of time to prepare his lap. Proddy at the back's looking pretty healthy now. We're catching up right as we get going once again on lap 19. We'll just keep an eye here as Josh, we've got 3 wide almost into turn one. Josh gets sandwiched there. There's a bit of a squeeze on, but he keeps his car intact. He's trying to see if Chris can go around the outside here of Tej. Slightly newer medium tyres on that Alpha Tower as they go side by side. Oh, he almost loses it there as well. The rear grip for some of these cars just isn't there. Nice job, mate. 7th place already, Lee, and we're only a third of the way through the first lap after the safety car.
Wasn't it like 11th place he was?
12th.
Well, it's even madder, right? So
he's up 5 places.
He's literally pushing Josh along this road, getting him to move it and get going as quick as he can. He is itching to get the most out of them tyres before they start falling off the cliff. Because he knows they won't last too long.
Yeah, well, let's keep an eye on Josh as well, because he's only 2.5 seconds off the lead, Lee.
Yeah, so...
And as he's going to go for it now, the grip through turn 24, that chicane was just so far superior as we're going up towards turn 27. He's going to try it round the outside late on the brakes, but look at that, you got an Alpha Tauri up the inside. Where the hell did he come from as he now loses positions? I think that was a late braking move gone wrong. Nice job, mate, is still trying to fight Josh for now 6th place as he tries to go around the outside, which returns to the inside. He isn't able to hold on though. Surprisingly, I thought the grip might have been there for him just to break that few metres later than Josh, but where did that Alpha Tauri come from?
I have no idea. I think it was just completely missing the braking zone, maybe being too focused on the cars ahead of nice job mate and Josh McGill battling up ahead. We've seen penalties galore just happening. We've got the same prodigy with a 5-second time penalty for speeding in the pit lane, but then again,
yeah, he's out.
Done. He said, I'm out.
And we've got nice job, mate, just behind Josh, and Josh has now got himself a time penalty as well. It's going to make him even more eager to get past, because really 6th place is his now, but he has got a car to get past still, as he actually scrapes the wall there as we go through 22 to 24 and now 25 to turn 27. As we go up to turn 27 though, Chuck getting even closer to the back of short Marcus in that Red Bull as we make our way through. Nice job, mate. Now actually almost losing in position to Chris there, and Josh going on the offensive.
Yeah, we've seen him trying to make a move at turn 27 there, but unfortunately it couldn't get the traction on the inside. But there you go, he's managed to get it going into turn 1, and that's him up to 5th position past Hedgeman, who moves down into 6th.
So I'd easily say now, Lee, that Josh is a real threat for the lead now, or for the leaders, should I say.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, he is just, 2.1 seconds off the leaders. Well, off of Ginge, that is, in the lead.
2 seconds. 2 seconds now.
Yeah. Oh, there you go, that's
Chuck. He's hit the wall. Both brothers have faced this. No! I don't think in, Lee, how long have we been doing this for on and off? 2 years?
Something like that.
Have you known this many safety cars in one race? I don't think I have. This is 5 now and 1 VSC. Thanks for everyone who's stuck along with this stream. I have to give credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
What's going to happen now, Lee, though, actually, because we will get some racing laps. What's Ginge going to do? He stayed out. Oh, my days. Teachman's in. They'll all come in behind him. Chuck's in, of course. He's got the front wing chain. I am very surprised. I'm very surprised. I just thought I'd just seen a wall of red tyres there, Lee.
But then again, it's only a couple of laps to the end. It's if a couple of people do it at the start, then everybody's going to end up doing it, I would say.
But this could... this could end this lap. It does do it towards the end. We can just have one lap of safety car.
Yeah,
and if
true.
we do, we get one lap of DRS. And it pretty much is a full lap of DRS here. It is, yeah, because you get the DRS before the line at the end. So we could see some drag races to the line on the last lap.
Oh, very spicy.
I have no idea who's going to win this. This is, yeah, it's not been much of a race, I have to admit. When we've had racing, it's been really good. That's a really frustrating thing. But anyway, it's a part of racing. We've got to deal with it. But hopefully, it will be in this lap.
Hopefully. I mean, by the looks of it, looks like safety cars wanted to win this race.
Yeah, I think it just backed off. It could be in this lap. It may not be. May get one more lap. Then we won't have any DRS, Lee. No DRS if it doesn't come in this lap, which is not looking like it's going to. And Ginger's got to catch up, to be fair. He's fallen well behind the safety car.
Yeah, he is.
We're going to get another lap.
Beautiful.
So it's going to be, yeah, it's going to be 2 laps of racing. No DRS for the rest of the race. I'm really keen to see what those bottom 3 we're going to be able to do with 2 laps. I think from those positions, it's sort of a bit of all or nothing at that point.
I would say right now, Josh and Aki are probably in the best positions.
Yes. Those top 2, though, those tyres aren't 16 laps old, though.
No.
Not really. They're probably arguably more like 8 laps old.
Pretty much, yeah. And then you've got the same with Josh McGill's tyres as well. The same with Arcade also.
Well, the 4 drivers that are looking at the moment, I'm just going to take a quick gander now. Yeah, so the top 4 in the championship, as it stands, are all in the top 5.
Ah.
A nice job, mate. Knows he needs to move up a couple of places because he's so close to Short Marcus in the championship. Ginger's pretty close as well, to be honest. He's on 60. Oh, sorry, no, he's on 47 points. He's still within touching distance, right? So we've got green lights on the boards now. Safety car in this lap. For the final time. So what are those bottom 3 going to be able to do? Is Ginge going to be able to hold on to this lead for 2 more laps? Or Short Marcus going to be able to upset the party in the Alpine garage, or even keep an eye out for that McLaren and that Alfa Romeo? We should get going around about now. This is where most of the drivers have been going all evening long. As we get underway, it looks like the top 2 have got themselves a bit of a margin here as we go towards turn 1. Short Marcus might go for it. Aki, though, going up the inside Sorry, Josh going around the outside, Aki trying to defend to the inside, isn't being able to hold on. Josh is now up into third, fourth for Nice Job, alongside Aki as they go into turn 4, now around turn 5 and into the complex middle sector. Josh now and Nice Job really looking like a threat for the lead, Lee.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, sorry, I was seeing some men moving. It looks like AJ Baker's was having a wee look up the inside of Aki there on the exit of turn 12 there. Seeing these 3 soft runners at the back moving up the field quite quickly here.
Yeah, they are. They really are. I bet they're gutted they didn't get that extra lap for the DRS.
Oh yeah, definitely.
As we see Nice Job and Short Marcus and Ginge, Nice Job and Josh both fighting, all fighting for the podium places as it stands as we go into 24. And now down towards 27 for the penultimate time in this race. As I keep saying, no DRS for the rest of this race. It's all battery deployment and they've all saved it for the final lap. So we're going to go for a final tour of this Jeddah Corniche circuit, and it looks like it's a 4-way fight for the lead.
Yeah, but it looks like there's a battle here for 6th place between the 2 Alpha Tauris though. Looks like Chris and AJ Baker are swapping positions. Is he going to come back? It looks like he was attempting it. He's going to have a better line coming around turn 3. AJ Baker's on the outside for turn 4 and he gets that 6th position back. Nicely done there from AJ Baker there.
But look at the front, Lee. Look at the front. They're all so close together. One mistake by one of them is going to potentially really change this result as it stands. We've got half a lap to go. And Nice Job, mate, is almost pushing that Alfa Romeo through turn 13 as we go along in the middle sector in the windy, flat-out sections. This is where we're going to see some moves, and I'm sure we're going to see some hectic stuff at turn 27. There's not many more places to go for a move, and Short Marcus is trying to go for it. Backs out of it, maybe backed out a bit too much, Lee. He's going to have the drive as Nice Job is trying to close that gap. The soft tyres not looking like they're going to be good enough. We're going to go towards the final corner for the final time. It's a fight for the lead as the Red Bull's going to try and go around the outside. The defending from Ginge there as he still holds on. We're going to drag race to the line. Short Marcus has taken the lead on the final straight and wins the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix and takes the fastest lap. Just to save measure, and Josh then takes it as well as Matty Jones right at the very end. Under a 10th of a second, Lee, between the top 2 at the end. Those hard tyres held on to the very end.
I'm honestly speechless. That battle in there on that last lap from the front 2 there was just unbelievable there. Great strategy playing out from the pair of them. Managing to get them hard tyres to go the length of distance. Yeah.
I got to have a breather a minute. That made up for the safety cars. Just that one lap. That made up for it. Yeah, so we'll do the final order then, mate.
Yep, so I'll go and we'll have a wee quick rundown there. So we've got Short Marcus, who managed to get that first place at the end of the Grand Prix there, just at the final turn, pretty much. Jinjin P2, just losing out. Nice job, mate. Managing to secure that P3. I think if I remember right, finished on them soft compound tyres. Yeah, so Aki in P4, Josh McGill in P5, P6 was Tidgeman, Chuck in P7, Matty Jones 8th, AJ Baker 9th, 10th was Arj, 11th was Chris, Ernie Bernie wasn't here, Mazzles, he was a lap down as well, and the people who did not finish are Prodigy, Matthew, Light 'em Up, Lee Craig and Chuckle. So,
Wow, that was a hell of a race.
it was quite fun.
At the end, sorry, at the end,
Yeah.
it was something else. Obviously, the safety cars did upset the apple cart a little bit for the race. But anyway, thanks very much for joining us for this Saudi Arabian Grand Prix, round 4 of the Sunday tier. Please make sure you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, so I really, really appreciate it if you do, and make sure to share to other people who enjoy watching league races. It'd be really nice to get you all involved, whoever's still watching. Anyway, we'll be back as usual on Thursday, 8 p.m. for the Austrian Grand Prix at the Red Bull Ring. And then on Sunday, we go back again. We've been there already this season on a Thursday. We're going to Kota next Sunday. So hopefully, like we did a couple of weeks ago, we'll get a really decent race there. The Sunday Championship really hotting up now, Lee. Those 3 drivers who finished in the top 3 are looking like they're going to be scrapping for the whole rest of the season, potentially. Obviously, with that final lap, I don't think I've ever seen a drag race for the lead on the final lap, but there you go, first time for everything. As I said, please make sure to like, share and subscribe. Me and Lee will catch you on Thursday at 8 p.m. It's goodbye from me and from Lee.
Peace out.